Welcome everybody to the Mary Grant Committee meeting. Today is May 25th. We are really only meeting to talk about our plans for the town meeting. As you recall, we've been asked if we would supply snacks, food, beverages like we did a couple of years ago. And this is just kind of to finalize those plans, figure out who's doing what, talk about timing, get commitments from people who will be there to help, and we'll go from there. So to start off, the town meeting starts at 9. So I guess we would probably want to be there no later than 8:15 to start setting things up. I have 4 resin folding tables like these that I will bring. We're not looking like we did the last time. We're not going to do burgers and hot dogs. So initially, we're going to have coffee, water, some other beverages, and then muffins and pastries.
Okay.
Just for things for people to snack on. And then as we move throughout the day, Tammy and I are considering finger sandwiches. So you know that finger sandwich platter we've gotten a few times now with the croissant rolls, we're gonna get that. And I'm also thinking we should get another one that has like chicken salad, egg salad, to whatever the salads are that comes on the assortment plate. I think we're planning on 60 people. I don't think there's gonna be that many there. So Tammy and I are both of the opinion that 2 platters will be more than sufficient. And we're also going to do a assortment of chips. The Board of Selectmen has graciously agreed to pay for the food for us.
Nice.
So I'm not going to ask for anybody to donate stuff unless you really, really, really want to. And I think we're still going to come in under budget for what I'm thinking Jennifer's going to give us for it out of the Selectmen's budget. Good. Jennifer actually brought up maybe doing a 50-50 raffle. With the catch that you have to be there at the last warrant article to win the prize. What are our thoughts on that?
I have 2 thoughts. One, I'm curious as to how well 50-50 raffles do in the past. First, I think that can, and then second, like as someone, if it's a long day, like whether it's a 50-50 raffle or not, like I feel like if I have to go to a town meeting, which is a public event, which is encouraged, like and I'm like I'm gonna end up paying money, I'm just gonna be like, no.
Right.
As someone who doesn't have much money to begin with.
I not speaking as the chair of the committee, I both like the idea and dislike the idea. I like the idea because it puts more funds in our account in the town. I don't like the idea because it's a lot of work, and along with what you were saying, I don't think it's going to be a huge payback for us, right? If we collect, I feel if we do a 50-50 raffle, if we collect $50 to go into our account, we're going to be very lucky, right? Go ahead.
So at Care Unlimited, because we table and do a lot of work and we're all like grant-based and we don't charge people for their service, but one thing we do that does get a lot of people is like just simply having a donation jar next to the food and saying like, some people may be like, oh, well, we'll donate, we don't have to do the work, even if we do any money, like even if it's $10, it's $10 more, but people don't feel obligated if they just want to support the work. I think that's just an easy way to say you don't have to.
Right, that's actually another topic I wanted to talk about.
Just have our Mary Grant jar.
Donation.
Right.
Donation
right.
jar at the table.
Yes.
I think that's good.
So any other, before we get too far off topic, any other comments, suggestions on a 50-50 raffle?
I don't really think it's the greatest place for a 50-50 raffle. I think it's a political arena as is, and,
Okay.
you know, I could see it being construed as something different than it is. And,
But I think the donation jar.
but the donation jar is perfect, yeah. yeah.
And do we have a sign, you know, like at the table to say that this is provided by the Mary Grant Association?
I can come up with something. You remember a while ago, I don't know what event it was, but I had some signs made that said event ahead, please slow down, or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
To put on the sandwich boards. I can do something like that.
Yeah, just so that they
for
know
short
that
money.
it's us putting on, you know, that we're.
Right. Yeah, I think we could do that.
just for,
Yeah.
and then people might say, oh, the Mary Grant. And even have our pamphlets, some of the
Yeah.
pamphlets there, so people,
And then the next question is, and I'd go back and forth on this, as does Tammy. Do we charge a set amount for the food? Do we just do the donation jar? Do we charge a minimal amount for the food and have the donation jar out there?
I think,
Just a donation.
I think
Just
that-
a donation.
I think
I-
because it's paid for by the selectmen.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
I just feel like that would be sufficient.
I
And
try not
sometimes
to
you do
steer the
better-
conversation like that, but I feel the same way.
Yeah.
No, absolutely, I just
I
didn't
think
want
the
to say it.
donation jar is
Right,
enough.
yeah, that's.
Sometimes you do better with a donation jar.
All the time.
All the
We do
time,
better with a
yeah.
donation jar. So when we had our community picnic,
Yep.
And this
Right.
way you don't have to, handle the money.
right,
You need change, no, just
right,
donation.
okay.
Yeah. Donation jar, yep, sign pamphlets. Are there any more of those, the Mary Grant preserve pamphlets like he has?
Yes, there's a bundle of them in the
Yeah,
barn, I
think-
believe.
I think that'd be nice, because people ask, where is
Just put them
it?
there,
Yeah.
yeah.
Still, they still don't even
Yeah,
know.
Be a
yeah,
long
we-
meeting.
Be nice to have a,
Okay,
We should bring energy drinks. We can charge for the energy drinks.
Are we gonna do, you said coffee,
How about
water, are we gonna do
Kidding.
sodas too?
coffee, water, we'll probably do like mini cans of soda, I think.
Yeah.
Mini cans, yeah.
If we're planning on 60, I'm thinking like 2 flats of water. Maybe, I don't know, 6, 8 packs of various soda or something on ice.
The mini cans are good.
Yes, the mini cans, absolutely.
So
Tammy and I
are
will
you
take care of
gonna-
trash bags. Go
Do
ahead.
you want, like, I can pick up some of the stuff for you, so you're not having to do it all.
Oh, that's nice, Linda.
How, I mean,
I
I
need
don't know
to
how
go-
the money thing would work.
Right, so I'm unsure at this point. I'm still trying to figure it out with Jennifer on how the money thing's gonna work. I don't have an issue picking it up and getting reimbursed.
Yeah.
She suggested that she just cut a check to us and we take care of it, or cut a check to Tammy or me or whatever.
Okay.
And we just go get the food. We're big on, especially big events, just going to BJ's and getting it all in one
Okay.
trip.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. I don't have an issue with that.
Okay, all right.
okay, yeah, just remember, there's other people that are willing to,
Right.
if you need something, phone call away,
Yeah.
So I know we can get everything on the list that I discussed. The only thing I'm not certain about is gonna be the salad-type sandwiches.
The salad type.
Like,
Like chicken
Chicken
salad,
salad.
Chicken salad.
Oh, okay.
tuna
Yeah,
salad,
yeah.
ham salad.
Jennifer does
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
pies.
so that's what I'm thinking. So if I can't get that at BJ's, I'll probably lean on one of you guys.
Any of us, I can,
pick it up.
Because I know several of you probably go by Hannaford a couple of times a week, if not every day.
I'm
Right.
in town. I work right in San Francisco.
Yeah. So we'll lean on one of you guys for that if we can't get it
Yeah.
at BJ's.
Whatever,
Okay.
we're
Where
here
Napa
to,
is, right by.
we're working as a team.
Right across that big parking lot.
So, my question now is, who can commit to being there to help?
You can or can't?
Can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm planning.
Well, either you or me is gonna be busy.
Right, right.
Probably you.
You're gonna be filming, right?
You're gonna be filming, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be there.
Okay.
I can do, I'd rather do early. I have to work at Bond Lights.
That evening.
in the afternoon.
Okay.
So I can be there till maybe like 1 or 1:30. But I'd rather be the early person.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
I'll be,
I plan on being there all day anyway,
I'll be
so.
there.
Well, we could,
Okay.
I could do the, probably later.
No,
when I
I'm
get
ju-
tired of
I'm
sitting
just
for so long.
limited to-
I wanna eat
That's
something.
fine.
How long I can.
You can just sit there and smile. That's what you do best. We'll even bring a chair for you.
But my plan is to be there and.
Okay.
I'll be there by 8.
Yeah, so I'm thinking Tammy and I will probably be there between 8 and 8:15.
Okay,
We'll have everything we need with us, included coolers already stocked with ice. In my opinion, the last time we did it, it was a disaster trying to use the cooler that the school provided for us for all the waters and sandwiches and stuff. We've got ample coolers. We're just gonna load them up with ice and the drinks.
Okay. Do you need
Probably
more
Friday. I don't think
coolers?
so. We have like 3 good-sized coolers.
I think we have some too, if you.
Okay.
If you need them,
How-
just ask.
The school's got the coffee pot to make the coffee?
So, the Mary Grant property owns a 30-cup coffee pot. I think last year we borrowed one from the town, another one. and we had 2 coffee pots, plus our little 12-cupper for decaf. I think last year we probably went through about 1.5 of the big coffee urns of coffee.
It was a
So
lot of
we'll
coffee, I
definitely
think.
have- We'll definitely have 2 urns of coffee there,
a long
plus
day.
the decaf stuff. So whoever's gonna be there early, like I said, will be there between 8 and 8:15 to set up. I will see if I can get a banner ordered. I'll see what we have for pamphlets, see if I need to get some more printed up. I don't think I do, but I don't think I need to get more printed, I should say. And that's it.
Okay.
That's good.
Questions, comments, suggestions, concerns? Wants, desires that I can't
Basket
help you
raffle
with.
on the next agenda, please.
Say again?
Put a basket raffle, I have a basket raffle idea for the next
Okay.
agenda, please.
As long as I can read my own handwriting later, sure.
You have a tablet right in front of you. You can't type it.
I can, but that means I have to put my glasses on so I can see the tablet.
Either way, it's something.
So I don't have anything else. Does anyone have anything they want to bring up to the committee while we're here?
Yeah.
You always have something else. What do you got?
I don't know, I did send out an email, you know, that the outhouse is all cleaned up and looks pretty good. If anybody wants to stop and check it. Hopefully it'll stay clean. But, no, there was a pile of stuff still out back. Did you get a chance to go over?
I have not had the
Okay.
chance.
Where out back are you talking about? Because it looked pretty good when we left the other day.
Yeah, well, as I say, what it is, last year or the year before, there was a lot of trimming, and so whoever did it, it was Barbara's son and daughter, I think it was. But they went out and they cleaned out back,
Mm-hmm.
and then they just put it over on the side. So there was like a big brush pile. It wasn't really obvious, but I just feel that you're better off to load it up and get it out of there.
Okay, I'll go take a look at it.
So as I say, it's, when you go out through the back gate and then down over, right along that edge.
To the right-hand side there?
Right-hand side.
Okay.
And then, the only other thing I was gonna bring up is, somewhere along the line, I think we should consider, replacing that fence.
That's on my to-do list, or on my desire list.
To say, I don't know, if somebody sees a good sale on the wood
Mm-hmm,
fencing or whatnot, and everything.
okay.
What is there now was, donated by, I don't know, one of the newspapers in Rochester.
Mm-hmm,
They happened to see it on one, I don't know, one of the, either, not Facebook pages, but I don't know, somewhere that it was in the public and everything, and I got a phone call, and the guy said, I'll take care of that.
okay.
So he wrote out a check for $300, and
Nice.
I
Wow,
had,
That's more than that these days.
got it down by the airport, fencing company.
It's certainly worth,
Let's say,
There's a basket raffle.
probably should be,
fundraiser before.
you know,
okay, it's certainly, in my opinion, it's certainly worth putting it out on Facebook and say the Mary Grant is looking for a donation of fencing materials. We anticipate it would cost X, or this is what we need, so 50 feet of linear fence, whatever we want to call it,
yeah.
and see if anyone would be
That could
willing to
even be a
donate.
left up from a project.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it's so little fencing.
right.
So is,
but that's what I was just thinking. I was like,
Like
I wonder what
section.
Tim has left over for
no, I
projects.
just bring it up, it isn't something that gotta be done next week, or
Yeah.
make a big decision now or whatnot.
It does need to be done
Put it in
eventually,
the
right.
Back, and if somebody comes across a good deal or whatnot, somebody may be willing to
Okay,
donate it or whatnot, but it's getting kinda, I know myself, I go, so I'll go up there and I'll kinda straighten out the post, you know.
Yeah, if we do it, we're gonna do it right, and we're gonna cement the posts.
I was gonna say, let's cement them in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll come up with a cost estimate to include the cement, all the fencing, and see what we can come up with. Anything else?
No,
Anybody over here?
Can't think of it.
I'm hoping that Robin will get up there and mow the place.
Eventually. He's a busy guy now. Look,
I keep kidding him, you know? He's the one that turned around and, you know,
he's
talk-
good about, if I call Jennifer and say, listen, it needs to be mowed, he'll get it mowed that week for us. So,
Yeah, that's good.
all right, looking for a motion to adjourn.
I'd make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Third,
So
fourth.
moved. All in favor?
Yay.
We are adjourned.